So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, allow me to introduce someone who is a darling and a dear to all smiles. Our journey goes back to the year 2022, 2021, thereabout. And we actually met on stage. Someone had watched, was a fan for so long, and now I was going to share a stage. I still remember, it was that story aired, and we had the late ngugi, and it was alive, like we had live audience. And guess what? We just didn't connect, but we twinned. Lynn Ngugi, you've been very, very instrumental to all smiles. I've said this to you, and I'll still repeat it. We've had moments. Lynn, you might think Lynn works for all smiles. You're the people I had, you're the people I saw. Lynn, we've walked a journey. First, thank you for allowing me to serve at LNN as your resident therapist. I don't take it for granted. We've twinned, we've smiled, we've cried, we've hugged. It's been a journey. It's not always obvious to have someone that you are walking with who becomes a friend and becomes a parent. The last prayer I was prayed for, I always talk to my mom, she prays for me. I think of late she has not, but I know she prays for me each and every day, including this morning. But the last prayer I got from a mom recently, it was from Lynn's mom. You can imagine how we tie that on phone. She's like, Teresa, my daughter. Lynn, thank you so much for creating awareness out there. You are a global figure, and I'll keep on saying that, because yours is more than you may think. You may be seeing viewers, but you do not know the impact out there. The people you see here, from Frida, our long-serving psychologists, of course we could include so others, they are still serving, they can tell you. And we get calls, not only from Kenya, but even globally, and not only from Kenyans in diaspora, even people from Cameroon. I wish Monica was here today. I know Jailo and Lauren and Christine, you know Monica from Zimbabwe. The very first time I went to see her, she was like, I have seen you on Lynn Ngugi. Why are you speaking like this? Yeah, because I'm from Zimbabwe, but I saw you when I was in UK. You can imagine. Lynn Ngugi is the chief executive and co-founder of Lynn Ngugi Network, that is LNL. She's a gold button YouTuber, that means over 1 million subscribers. And a Kenyan journalist, a media personality, one of the BBC's 100 Inspiring Women, a Commonwealth Change Ambassador, and she has won over 25 awards in Kenya, Africa, and globally. It's therefore my honor this morning to invite Lynn to come say hello and talk to us all.
Just my crown. Good morning. Please forgive my voice. I'm struggling with a cold. First and foremost, congratulations. As you've heard, my name is Lynn Ngugi. I honor your presence today. Dr. Ambrose, Professor Sorry guys, it's the voice. Dr. Ambrose, Professor Watson, my partner and co-founder Joshua J. Karanja, Frida, I think I've heard your name 1,000 times. from different places. Francis, the entire staff at All Smiles Therapy. Teresa, my sister, this is so beautiful to witness and be part of. I don't know why when you prepare your notes, when you get here, you don't feel like you can use them anymore. But I know we are out of time. But you've heard the awards, the accolades, and all the things that we've been able to do in our society. But if there was a time, I would want you to be proud of what you are doing right now and what you've become. It's now. Sometimes when I'm sitting at our platform and we have a conversation with a guest for like 3 hours, and I realize I only spoke like 5% of this conversation, but the guest comes out feeling so much relieved. And later on you bump into them and they're like, Lynn, thank you so much for the opportunity to share my story. You wonder, I didn't even do much. What is this that I did that you seem to keep remembering over and over? And after a couple of stories, I realized it's not the much you do, but it's the much you listen. Sometimes when people come to you, all they need is for you to sit and listen. And sometimes people will ask, are you a psychologist? Are you a therapist? I'm not, whether this is my first gown. So this is my first gown ever in life. But I've had the privilege of sitting across more than 2,000 people and listening to them and sharing their stories across board. And one of the things that I picked is mental health is not for a specific group of people. It knows no borders. And even in your own home, you will bump into someone or you will experience someone who is going through 1, 2, or 3. The role you're about to play or the role you're playing without knowing is very important in our society right now. Having had the privilege again to sit with so many people, I've noticed, when they say now therapy is the new currency, not in terms of money, but in terms of impact, you might not understand how great this role is for you until you enter into our communities. A lot of people are going through so much, but through people like Teresa and All Smiles, personally, I'm a beneficiary of having witnessed their transformation through my sister. And that's why I've said, you might not understand the role you're playing until someone you might think maybe they don't get to experience this, knocks at your door and they're like, my sister is struggling, I am struggling. I love when we acknowledge that even before some of us signed into this course, we were going through something. Or maybe you might even have a parent who is struggling. Until you experience it firsthand, you might not appreciate the role that some of you are about to play in our society. Mine is to encourage you. The world needs you now more than ever. And I know there is pressure for you to go and save as many lives as possible. You're not a savior. Don't play the role of a savior. Take good care of your mental health first. You know the famous phrase, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Make sure that you also prioritize your mental health before you go out there and take care of those people that needs it more. When my sister started battling addiction, she was in so much denial. Just like Teresa has said, Francis is a good friend of mine. We had an opportunity to sit on our couch and share his story. But just like Francis, my sister was also in so much denial. You wouldn't tell her, people who are, it's not my story to tell, that's her story. But the denial is always there. And the worst part is when you reach the stage where you know this is do or die. And the most painful thing for one sibling to see or witness in another is knowing that if I don't come through for this person right now, tomorrow we might not be able to see each other again. And the only place I could think of was All Smiles Rehabilitation Center. And the reason I'm saying that, it's because you'll be the next Frida, you'll be the next Francis, our amazing professionals and experts here, you'll be Akina Rose. You are the experts, right? And the community might not get to see the role that you play. But even as Ngugi stands here with all the accolades, the awards, the platform, the network, there is a moment where that could not come through. And the only person that could come through was an expert. The you now, the you who you're becoming, the you who the world might not think you're important. You are the ones people will leave the most important jobs, the titles, the kind of engagements they have to knock at your doors and say, can you please come through for so and so and so. As I said, you are the most important people in our world right now. Go out there and shine. It's not a matter of getting as many clients as possible. They will come. Just be you, be an amazing listener, and also be very passionate about this. When we started creating awareness with Teresa, we didn't know where it would go. But every moment we sat together, it was so beautiful to produce something that would touch so many people's lives. So in the different platforms that you might engage in the different spaces that you might be in, be proud of your work. Let people know that you are a mental health advocate, that not only are you one, but you are also experienced in it. And as Teresa has said, yours is not to go and treat, but to give people hope to people and let them know that it's okay. You are going through what you are going through, but can I walk you through it? And may you shine in it, and may you find joy in doing it. And even for people who might not have witnessed this day, that's good. Later on in life, may they look down upon us and say, I was so proud to be part of that class. To Teresa, my sister, I am so proud of you today. You are the change we need in our country. To see you playing in your role in it is such a beautiful thing. To see people like Professor here believing in your vision. I love what Dr. Ambrose has said, that just seeing you, Professor here, validated, or it made him strong, and it made him glad that he was associated with such a place. So it's through people like you who offer hope. We've not interacted before, but I know to have interacted, for you to have interacted with Teresa, it's because both of you are creating impact in your small spaces. We will talk more on mental health in our platforms. We'll create awareness. Maybe next time I won't be sitting with Teresa, I'll be sitting with one of you to give us your expert opinion on the same. But mine is to encourage you. In every video we get 1 million views, 100,000 views. Go through the comments and see how much people need you. And again, shine in your space. Go and shine in your space. Be proud of that space. And for Mike, where's Mike? May God's strength be upon you, and may you make all of us proud. I think that's it for me. Once again, thank you to all the people who have participated directly or indirectly to make this happen. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones you never see in front of the camera. Sometimes the ones that also take care of our mental health are the ones you never get to see in front of the camera. But I acknowledge their presence in their small spaces, and I appreciate the role each and every one of you will play in making sure we have a very impactful and positive society. So God bless you all. Thank you.